Alright guys, I found my tripod mount again. I can do videos again without having to hold the camera. So I'm going to do a good unboxing video of the Kingman Chaser. Now let's start this off. It's a decent box, you know, just a box. Pretty good packaging, so just because I know everybody bitches about that, I don't really care. So I open it up, you got the gun, 212 grams, 100 rounds, barrel plug, and a clip. Underneath the gun, you'll have, the manual will be either on top or underneath this. I don't remember where mine was. Take it out, and you get a toolkit, a squeegee, and a rag. It's not exactly the best way to clean the gun, but I made a getter swab with the rag. Took a stylus or a pen. I used a stylus from a Nintendo DS, and I wrapped this around it and stuck it down there. Basically, just muzzle loaded it, but I ran the rag down there and wiped all the paint off because the swab is, or the squeegee is a little small for the barrel. So it's supposed to get like 80 shot efficiency off one 12 gram. I haven't really seen that yet, but I haven't put a whole lot of paint through it. I put probably 50 rounds through. I put half of this bottle through. And there's something I figured out. The orange paint doesn't break as easy as the yellow paint does. The yellow paint is really brittle. I bought 500 extra rounds, and it's full of paint where they were breaking. So I dumped them all in a bag after I cleaned them all up, and I had another one break in there somewhere. But because they're really brittle, they don't take much to break. Alright, so if you bought this, I recommend getting more clips. I got the 2-pack, so I get 27 shots per game without having to reload again. Now this has something I like that a lot of the old spiders didn't like. With the old spiders, if you want to take the bolt out, you have to take out the hammer and everything. You have to completely disassemble the two tubes just to clean the bolt out. So with this one, they gave you a tool that looks a lot like a staple. So you cock the gun, and then on the hammer on the left side there's a slot. You're gonna put the staple in the middle of the hammer and in the slot, and then you're gonna turn it up clockwise. And then you take the staple again, plug it into the top of the bolt, and just pull it out, because the bolt pin will just slide out out of the slotted hammer, and then you just have the little bolt, clean it up, and drop it back in. Make sure that you put the air inlet downward, slide it in, and then you plug it back into the hammer, twist it counterclockwise, lock it in place. It's all good to go. Now, just a couple tips I came up with. When you're putting the 12 gram in, mine leaked. So you use this thing, get a little extra leverage, get the extra, get it tighter, and then to loosen it, because if you tighten it with leverage, you're going to need leverage to loosen it. That really helps. The toolkit came with everything you really need. Extra detents, O-rings, screws, everything. And this kind of made me laugh, because I know if you didn't play paintball that much, you had no idea where you're supposed to take your guns if they break, you're going to box it back up, take it to Walmart, and say it breaks. Stop. Do not return this product to your retailer. They want you to contact Kingman and have them fix it. So they know that this gun's going to be sold at Walmart now. I haven't seen it though. And it wouldn't surprise me if it was, because people are going to want pistols. Now, what I didn't like about it is it uses the 43 caliber rounds. And compared to paintballs, they're actually a lot smaller. They're like a third of the size. Let's take one out. They break consistently from 3 feet. They're not as accurate as a 68 caliber round is, obviously, because they're lighter. So they're only 7 inch, smaller than 50 cal. So judging by this, I don't think 50 cal is gonna have any real benefit other than price. But 500 of these rounds cost me the same as 500, or cost me twice as much as I could have got a 500 heat for. Now they're actually really brittle, but you need to carry if you're used to playing speedball, you need a couple extra clips with you because you're gonna shoot a lot. The clips empty a lot faster than you think. You'll start dry firing before you even notice. Something else I didn't like is the springs aren't that heavy, so it feeds relatively slow. I've actually outshot how fast the clip can feed, and I started chopping paint, and it's a real pain in the ass to clean the paint out if you chop one. Definitely buy extra 12 grams because they don't last very long. I bought a 20 pack. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. I have 10 left. I shot 10 12 grams already. Actually, I have 9 left. I had 20, I think. Yeah, 20. Or something like that. I don't really remember. But if you go to paintballgateway.com, for I think it's $10, they sell 10 packs of 12 grams. And then if you bought this Paintball Gateway, they have the 2 packs of clips for $45 each. And then the pistol for $150. So for a little over $200, you can get a full setup that'll last for a little while. And then I'd recommend buying 500 extra rounds and then dumping them out on a big towel, beach towel or something, and cleaning them all up and putting them into either a clean water bottle carefully or a Ziploc bag like I did, just to keep them from breaking again, because they're a real pain in the ass to clean. I give the gun like a 6 out of 10. Probably a good entry level pistol, except for the it's just not 68 caliber. Maybe if you really wanted to get a USP other than this, or if you want to be old school, get a PGP or pump though. You could first strike it. It'd be pretty epic. I mean, you can't first strike these. That's another big problem. I mean, not that you really want to, but you couldn't use a first strike round in it. Their max velocity is only 250.